Do you have a habit of comparing yourself to others and then feeling less than, right? Inferior, inadequate, not enough in some way? It's an extremely painful pattern. I've run it personally for many years. And when I was in social anxiety, it was endless, relentless, all day, every day. I could just look at someone across the street and feel bad about myself. I could see a video or hear someone talk or anything. And it'd be like, well, their voice sounds better. They look better. That person's this, and just ongoing, endless. Maybe you experience it at work. Oh, that person's more of this. So they're smarter, or they're more articulate, they get more done. Or in wealth, oh, that person has more than I do, they're more successful than me. Or about appearance, right? Like, oh, they're prettier, they're thinner, they're stronger, they're better, they have more hair. Oh no, right? And we're just kind of involuntarily doing it like a spasm. It's like a comparison spasm. And like, can you stop it? I can't stop it. It just keeps happening. Well, in this video, you're gonna learn why it keeps happening and how to really free yourself from this, because it creates and sustains and just vicious cycle of low confidence and low self-esteem. I feel bad about myself. I compare myself. I feel worse. And then the urge to compare myself gets stronger. And then I'm further down from those people and I get worse and worse and worse feeling. And I don't want to try things in my life. I don't do things in my life. And it can get real ugly to the point where people can be in extreme pain. And maybe they don't show it. They try to not let the friends know they're comparing themselves and feeling bad or inadequate, but inside it can be very torturous. And so if you're experiencing any level of that, I'm so glad you found this video. I'm Dr. Aziz. I'm the founder of the Center for Social Confidence, and I get confidence from the inside out. I spent many years with terrible social anxiety, and I found a way out. And these videos are some of that journey. And if you want to know more, I can share more resources at the end of this video about how you can really set yourself free in profound ways. But for now, comparison, why do you do it? We're going to compare things all the time in our brains. That's just how we differentiate things. That tree is taller, that's shorter, it's hotter, it's colder. Is it warmer than yesterday? Right? We're just constantly doing that. So there's no problem with comparisons. That's just part of noticing differences in life. The problem is when we compare and then feel this sense of pain, shame, and worthlessness. That's the real comparison. That's the problem. And here's the fascinating thing. You can actually compare yourself to somebody, see that they're better than you at something, and not feel that pain, shame, and inadequacy. See, that person's faster. That person's taller. That person's better looking. Yep. And it's just true. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just like that tree is taller than the other tree. Yeah, there's all different types of trees in the world. So the problem is not the comparison. The problem is not that someone is more, faster, better, more attractive, whatever. The problem is that collapsing into shame and pain and self-hatred when we're less than someone else. So let's examine that. One, there might be an assumption that you have to be better than everybody else. Now, I know nice people and shy people like, no, I'm not one of those arrogant people. I don't have to be. I'm not like that. But if you look at the suffering, is that kind of the expectation? Like, well, if someone's prettier than me, then I'm no longer pretty. If someone's richer than me, I'm no longer rich. If someone's more confident than me, then I'm no longer allowed to go have conversations. So if you actually observe, not what you want to project or show other people, but if you're in the truth inside of some of these patterns, it's basically saying, I have to be the best. And that actually is a core reoccurring belief of perfectionism, is I have to be the best. That means as soon as someone is a little better, I'm freaked out. Now, where the hell is that coming from? Well, why would someone think they have to be the best? That's pretty extreme. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm the best at anything in life. I guess I'm the best at being me, and you're the best at being you. But other than that, maybe you're watching this and you're like, dude, I'm like the fastest human on the planet right now. Wow, that's amazing. First of all, I'm honored that you're watching. But for the rest of us, you're probably not the best at anything. There's very few humans that get to claim that title, and it's usually for a very short period of time. So that's extreme. Why would someone think they need to be the best? Because if I'm not the best, if I'm imperfect, then I'm going to feel some sort of pain. I'm going to feel judged. I'm going to lose love, and that's going to be really awful. And so I got to hustle to become this version of me that's the best, even though you're never going to get there. And the truth is that sometimes we're going to feel pain in life. Sometimes people aren't going to love us, but that's actually just fine if we stop running from it. It's really okay. And then the other story is, no, but I have to be the way that person is in order for me to be lovable, feel loved, or feel safe, or get what I want, like to be happy. I'll never get what I want unless I'm like that person. I have to be like them in order to be happy. And the crazy thing is, we're not talking about basics. We're talking about extreme things. Like you might watch a video, someone has a stadium of people cheering them on. There's some mega pop star, and there's millions of people who look at that video and say, oh man, I need to be like that for me to feel happy. I hate to break it to you, but very few of us can become mega pop stars. and your window might have already passed. I don't know. Maybe you're hustling for it. Maybe you'll get there. But mine certainly has. And maybe it's smaller things than that, right? You see your colleague and they're polished and they're put together and they speak in the meeting really eloquently. And you're like, I hate myself, right? So I have to be like them in order to get what I want. And if I'm not like them, then I'm going to be lonely forever or not a success or whatever it is. And we're not talking about comparison. Like, yes, they're better at speaking than me right now. We're talking about that feeling of I need it to be okay. And I'm worthless until I can do that. Because here's the crazy part. Do you think that's going to motivate you to become better at speaking? To feel worthless and to hate yourself? It doesn't work. It's insane. It's actually going to make you less likely to try because you have distorted, warped identity that it's impossible and you suck. And so the way out is to notice the comparison and see that, oh, whatever the bad feeling that arises, like, what would I just compare myself about? Get real specific. Oh, that person had more likes on their social media, more thumbs up on their social media posts than I do. Okay, let's name that. More likes. How many likes is it? They got 1,000, 10,000, 1,000,000, and I got 4. I suck. So I need more likes to feel okay. As long as that is true, then you're going to suffer. I say, no. Aziz, if I got 10,000 likes, I wouldn't suffer anymore. Guess what? You would about something else. You get to 10,000, you need 1,000,000. This happens all the time for people. I know I've talked to people who are beautiful. They're the most beautiful person in the room, and they're insecure because someone, not even in that room, but someone they saw online is more beautiful than them. It's endless because it's not the comparison. Someone's always gonna be more beautiful than you. It's that I need to be that in order to be okay, in order to be happy, in order to be loved. And when you really sever that expectation, false belief, demand on life, you gotta give that to me. You owe it to me, life. You listening? Huh? Right? And when you really let that go, it's like, oh, I don't need more likes in order to feel loved. I don't need to be the mega pop star to be loved and worthy. You are putting those conditions on your own happiness, love, and worth. You are doing that. And you can shift that. Right now, you can stop that. You can say, yeah, that person has way more likes than me. That's okay. And you say, wait, I don't feel okay, Aziz. Well, then what we want to do is the problem is not to figure out how to get more likes. Well, that's a game you can play if you want. But we have to go into where you feel that pain inside. It's somewhere. Is it in your heart? Is it in your chest? In your stomach? And you want to bring your attention right to it and know that there's nothing to do other than to soften and let that pain move through you. And if you want more resources on this, go to notnicebook.com and enter your name and email there, and you can get something called the guided peace process, which is a powerful somatic technique to help you really do what I'm describing here. So if you're interested in that, you can do that. But the key here is to get to a place where I don't have that thing and I'm okay. And then you might go practice your singing and you might get better at that. Or you might go practice your public speaking and get better at that. Great. Maybe you figure out how to make your posts more engaging. You get more likes. Great. I'm not saying you can't go create things in the world, but it's not coming from this place of horrible lack and I suck, because if that's the case, we never quite get there. Even if we achieve, it's not enough. And often we prevent ourselves even from achieving because we're stuck in so much self-attack and negativity. It's not the right fuel to create anything in life from. So what's standing out to you from this video? I'm going to invite you to share down below in the comments. We can all learn and grow and support each other. And if you want more, go to draziz.com, draziz.com. I have a free mini course there called 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence, as well as Confidence University and links to my books. If you want to find those, the book On My Own Side is going to be a powerful one for you if this topic resonates for you. You can find out about all of that at my website at draziz.com. Just know that you're not alone with this. This isn't permanent. We are shifting this all the time. And I'm working with people in groups that I run. You can absolutely change this, even if it's been part of your life for decades. And if you're drawn to find out more and do that with me, I would love to support you in that way. Until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.